Okay, so I'm like not a camera expert or anything like that. But I'm just here to share like some fun things that I've learned since moving to England from the United States. Um, and the first thing I'm going to share is this, I think, really cool. So I don't know how many of you do interactive notebooking, but I loved my interactive notebook. So I would stamp all my kids' work and like count up the stamps, and that's how they would get like participation grades or whatever. But two things were really annoying. One, it was always taking kids forever to like tape or glue things in. And then two, like the tape or glue that you were using was always running out, or like somebody was breaking it, or like it was missing, kids couldn't find it, they didn't like to share. It's just really annoying. And I deal with high schoolers. You'd think they'd be able to figure this out. So I can't imagine what you do in elementary school when like the kids are arguing about tape or glue. So the school I'm working at in England, all the kids get these, so they don't actually have to purchase these themselves. These are given to them, and they're different colors for the different subjects. So like science is green, and they'll get red or yellow for their other subjects. And they like fill their name out on the front or whatever. And they all have these two hole punch and these little things that they call treasury tags. And the treasury tags have like little plastic things in the end that you can like take in and out. So if you're doing interactive notebooking and there is something that you want your students to put in the notebook, you just go to like the page and you see the treasury tag goes all the way through. So you would two hole punch whatever you wanted them to put in, and they would just use the treasury tag to like keep it in their notebook. And I know that's not like, it seems so simple. And I do know that like kids have been known to lose these treasury tags. However, these aren't that expensive. And I would imagine it's a lot easier just to pass out some more of these. And these notebooks, I think, are a little thin, in my opinion. They are like longer than what I would have used for an interactive notebook. So I usually use like a composition notebook in the States. So I think like the individual pages are a bit longer, and typically I know that some teachers do like notes on one side and stuff on the other. I just have my kids like fill up the whole page, however big they write. But I know that when I've done interactive notebooks before and I want them to keep them together, I just like staple or glue the back page to the front page of the next one and keep going, which I would assume would also work here. But yeah, I just think this is the coolest thing ever. And apparently it's just like a thing that people do here. Like this is normal. I showed this to like one of my professors at my university for my master's program. He was like, yeah, everybody uses those. It's not like new. And all the teachers were like, what do you mean? We've had these forever. This is just how it's always been. So I don't know. I just think